Okay, so today I'm going to be discussing Basecamp. And Basecamp is a project management software that I have used at my place of employment for a couple of years now. And me and all of the guys that are a part of our team, we really enjoy Basecamp. And so first, if we're going to talk about why I think that Basecamp is a very good project management application, then I think it's important to kind of discuss what elements I look for in a good project management software in general. And so I made just a short list here of 4 things that I think really do help make work more efficient if they're in a project, if they're all lumped together into one project management software or system. And so the first would be task lists. Everybody likes checklists, and it's very important that everybody knows what everybody on a team is working on. And it's also very important that people can stay orientated towards the goal and stay on task. Scheduling, if you're going to work on any sort of project that's long term, or if you're going to work with a group of people on anything long term, then you'll probably want a schedule just so that you can make sure that dates aren't conflicting, and that way you can have deadlines set up and know, just what's going on. And then documentation, we do live in the information age, and so it's very important that, you have a place where you can combine all of the documentation that you're using for a project, and also so that you can just be able to share and use files that other people have been working on for your purposes as well. And then communication, every team needs good communication, and a software that allows good communications between team members is obviously a high value for anything that's got to do with project management. So what is Basecamp? Well, Basecamp is a project management software that allows you to very easily do all of the things that I just discussed. And so the real thing that is beautiful about Basecamp, I think, is that it allows you to do all of the things that I just talked about, but it allows you to do them with your team. It includes your team with you. And so I have a little demo set up here so that I can show a little bit of this. And so the link I just clicked just took me to just a little Basecamp headquarters that I made just to show you guys a demo. And so right here you can see from this little headquarters thing, I can come over here to the message board, and if I had other people invited in here with me, then I could, open up a message board with them, and we could talk about whatever we need to that's related to the project. And then here you can have a task list. And what's cool about the task list is, as you can see here, I made just a create PowerPoint task. You can also put assignments, so you can assign that task to certain people. So I obviously assigned it to myself because I made the PowerPoint. And then you can see down here, you can also link files to it too. And so in the notes section, I linked the PowerPoint file that I'm using for that. And then on this other to-do that I made, which is the actual presentation item, you can assign a due date. So I assigned the due date of the assignment, so that way I knew that I had to get this done the day that the assignment's due. So over here you can see the schedule. Once again, it populates and shows that the task that had a due date is on the schedule. You can also add other items to the schedule, and you can link it with your Google Calendar or Outlook, which is very powerful tool. And then you can also see that there's automatic check-ins and campfires. These are just other little small ways to keep communication between the team members very active, and they're very helpful as well. And then over here in the docs and files, this is where you can compile all of the documentations and files between all of the people who are in this Basecamp project together, so that way they can share files. And so right here I have this one, and I'll go ahead and download this file, which is the PowerPoint that I was using, and we can go back to the PowerPoint. And another good thing about Basecamp is that it has a mobile application that has all of the features that I just showed you on the desktop version, and that is primarily how we use it, and it is very useful. And then, so just to reiterate the main point, Basecamp is just a super efficient and easy project management system that allows you to communicate with your team and share your task lists, your scheduling, and all of your documentations and other communications needs all in one place, and you can collaborate and work on those as a team together, and everybody can see what you've been doing on there. And so, yeah, Basecamp is an excellent project management tool.